Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching The Fall of the House of Usher. The Fall of the House of Usher. What do you know about this?
So this is Mike Flanagan. We have watched The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, and Midnight Mass.
Yes.
On the channel. I know there's also, I believe, Midnight Club.
Yeah, there's something else which I think got canceled by Netflix. That's what got canceled, I believe. So I think there were supposed to be multiple seasons, but it only had one.
Okay, so we have not seen that, but we've heard such good things about this. We wanted to hop right into, I say right into.
Right, it's been a very long time.
It's been a while since we've watched some Mike Flanagan. And we love his shows, so obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Love the actors because he does have tendency to use a lot of the same actors.
Especially his wife.
Yes, especially his wife, who's freaking stunning. But we're huge fans. So I'm really excited to watch this. I know that Fall of the House of Usher is a short story by Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay.
But I'm not familiar with the story.
I'm not familiar about Edgar Allan Poe in general.
Yeah.
I think if I have to think of anything about him, it's like A Crow. And then I think he died. Obviously he died, but I think he took his life, or also it's like one of those things where I think he was alive not that long ago. I could be totally wrong, but I think it's like when we watched Oppenheimer, and you have like Albert Einstein there, you're just kind of like, wait a second, I thought he was much older.
Yeah, the timelines.
Yeah, the timelines. I think Edgar Allan Poe's timeline is not that far as I would think. I would think of Edgar Allan Poe and Jack the Ripper in the same
I don't know when
timeline.
Jack the Ripper is. I'm pretty sure
Whoa.
Edgar Allan Poe is in the 1800s.
Oh, okay, so that's later than I thought. See, I don't know much about Edgar Allan Poe. Hopefully that's not super necessary for this. I don't think it will be.
Yeah, hopefully not. But I think Mike Flanagan does such a fantastic job. So just us following along, I think we're going to be fine.
Yeah, so I mean, like you said, Mike Flanagan is one of our favorites. The shows that he creates, the emotions, the drama, the characters, everything. The scares. Yeah, for sure. Everything is a 10 out of 10. So it's been a while since we've watched a scary show. I don't know if this is going to be the type of scare like Haunting of Hill House, but I'm sure it will still have some terrifying stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if there will be jump scares, but I feel like it's going to be very creepy.
Yeah.
Is the vibe that I'm assuming.
And we're watching this at night after our baby goes to bed. We're hopefully not going to scream from scares.
Yeah.
So if you suddenly see us in different outfits, it's because she woke up.
Yeah. So hopefully we can make it through the episode. But I'm super excited to get into this.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. Oh,
I missed that.
yeah. I missed all of that.
That was terrifying, so.
The lingering illness.
Oh, 3
is
dead
over
bodies?
At last.
Wow, there's almost no one there.
The spirits of the dead who stood in life are again in death around thee. A mystery of mysteries.
Oh. Okay, so he's crazy.
What is it?
And dizzy.
She's here.
Did he make a deal with this person?
Oh,
Deal with the devil or something?
yeah.
And the collection was all those dead people?
Pretty publicized, yeah.
Yeah, famous house. Damn, so everyone just dies. Okay, show over. I like how I feel like we know the ending.
Yeah.
And now it's going to try to figure out how that happened.
He wants to meet with you tonight. He sent an address, a weird address, but it was actually him. Not even the Pim Reaper.
Pim Reaper. What a house. Might have to tweak the brightness on the monitor for next episode.
Yeah.
Can't see much.
This was the issue with Haunting, too.
Yeah, but that was too scary.
He went alone?
Well, come on if you're coming.
And this is right after the funeral?
I assume so.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't even have a car to get out of here.
This bottle was 4 million euros at auction.
Damn.
4,100 high-quality diamonds.
Holy shit.
Have a glass.
Can you sell that?
Where's Mr. Pym? It's better we talk with your attorney
How many
present.
subpoenas have you sent me over the years?
Oh, that's the attorney.
Waive it then.
Fine. I waive my right to an attorney.
You got away with it.
Well, nobody gets away with anything, not really.
Madeline would beg to differ.
Well, you can ask yourself. She's downstairs in the basement. I called you tonight to give you the only thing you've ever wanted. My confession.
Yeah. This should be interesting.
We're in my childhood home, so I could watch the paint peel and smell the rot if I needed a pick-me-up.
Dang.
And I'll throw in a bonus.
For what? Why is he
I'll tell
doing
you
this?
how my children died. But where to start? At the beginning, I suppose.
I'm in. I'm hooked.
You cannot understand the things I've done unless you understand the life we're born into.
Okay, so Madeline is his sister?
She was personal secretary to the CEO of Fortunato Pharmaceuticals.
Children are never too tender to be whipped. The more you beat them, the more tender they become.
Okay.
We were forbidden to go anywhere near Longfellow's house. It was one of our mother's most insistent rules. Madeline insisted that we break it.
Madeline's a little troublemaker. Ooh. Oh.
Oof.
Not here, not ever. We agreed. Talk about it Monday. Just make sure those Emory files are on my desk.
Okay. So we have a potential affair, maybe?
She knew. Somehow.
Madeline.
She always knew.
Madeline's smart.
He's mean.
He's complicated. Like God. Pain and suffering are like the kiss of Jesus.
Jeez. I don't like this.
Hey, Mom. Okay.
I don't like religious evil shit.
Maybe we need to call a doctor like on the TV.
No! Jesus showed us how to heal the sick, and it wasn't through medicine.
She just keeps getting worse. And we know that you're so good at helping people. Maybe you could talk her into it.
I wonder what's wrong with her.
Won't see any doctors and she's in so much pain. It's the least you could do. For her. For us.
Take your insinuations and get off my property.
Is this their dad also, potentially?
Yeah.
Liza's not going to make it.
What do we do?
Well, we know what she wouldn't want us to do.
What a transition.
Doctors, they'll embalm her.
They can't.
I know.
So what do we do?
Wait, is she already dead?
Yeah, she just died.
Oh, fuck.
The lingering illness was over at last. Come let the burial rite be read.
I hope she's dead. They're not doctors. Oh.
I feel like they're just kids.
I mean, they definitely are.
Yeah.
Now
Now
they
they're
have-
all alone.
Yeah, they have no one. Ooh, there's a Ouija board by the bed.
I don't know about this.
This was a bad idea to watch this.
Yeah, how scary is this gonna get?
Maddie!
Is she not buried anymore?
Oh, I knew she wasn't dead.
Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
I
I'm
know.
freaking out.
I thought she was going to pop up in the room with them.
Oh, the handprint.
Is she just going to be like back in her bed? Fuck.
She's definitely inside.
I'm never going back in that house. You already have a zombie mom?
So dark.
Mommy!
Can you just follow the footprints? There's gotta be mud, right?
I don't know. You watch and tell me what happens.
So dark.
Now it's quiet also.
Probably passed out somewhere, right? I mean, she had to call up.
Get away from that door.
They gotta know we didn't mean to.
Oh, was she there?
No, I don't think so.
I think she was. Close your eyes.
Behind her?
No, behind him.
Oh. With what?
Oh.
Oops.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. What? Where are you going? Oh, I think she's gonna go kill that guy.
Long
Long bottom, Longfellow.
West.
Oh my God.
Dang. Was that it? Did she just die also?
The official story was Longfellow had a heart attack in his sleep. The last thing my mother did was kill a powerful man and loved her all the more.
Jeez.
Why are we talking about your mother?
This is the start.
Well, I assume that I'm supposed to because she's here. She's right behind you.
I would kill myself before I turn around.
High-powered negotiation tactics to make an adversary lean in.
Dude, I don't know.
Make them turn around.
Our monitor is too dark. She could already be there.
No, I don't think she's there.
Fuck.
So why are you telling me this?
I'm gonna have to brighten this up and post to see if she was there.
Why they were the way they were was because of my dad. I have 6 kids. I have 5 mothers.
Damn, dude.
If you're an usher, the gates are open, period. I never saw your husband at the courtroom. Why is that if you're such an expert on family values?
Dang.
The last day we were all in the same place, alive.
Thank you, Your Honor. My name is Charles Auguste Dupin.
What a name.
Represent the United States of
Only
America
2 weeks? They all
against
die in 2 weeks?
Fortunato Pharmaceuticals. By doing awful, awful things and the most fundamental ethics.
What a diverse group of children he has.
It claims its products are safe and destroys any evidence that they are not. Mr. Arthur Pym, the one doing the crossword puzzle while I'm talking.
Dang, that's how little he cares.
Not one consequence has stuck. And the reason why this trial is going to have a different outcome, you're going to hear from one of them.
Oh.
Oh.
Their testimony and evidence will be unimpeachable.
Uh-oh. Approach. That got him standing. He's just excited. Who could it be?
If such a witness exists, they have not been made known to the defense.
The danger is real and immediate.
All the more reason not to mention this in your opening argument, Mr. Dupin.
Yeah.
Well, I got ahead of myself. I'll happily strike.
Allusion to an informant for the time being.
Man, who is the informant?
Family dinner.
All of them.
Spouses too.
Take responsibility for things they cause in people's lives.
I like Mark Hamill so far. That's Luke Skywalker, the lawyer.
Damn.
This is about one thing. The mole.
Obviously.
A mole is like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed, and an informant is like Jack Nicholson in The Departed.
Yes. That's correct.
If it is true, it's Perry. Who knows what that crazy little sorry, honey. And why the fuck? Sorry, honey.
Are the charges true? If not, we've got nothing to worry about. If someone really broke the law, shouldn't they be punished?
Oh.
Brave and thoughtful thing to say.
Yeah, keep it to
especially
yourself.
if you want to get written out of the will.
My money is on one of the bastards.
Your dad goes down, Freddie's on the throne.
Frederick is about as close to Roderick as you get without a junior. Why didn't just call him Froderick?
Froderick.
Could be Juno.
Shut it. Don't mention her ever. She doesn't exist. I don't give a shit about the world. I care about what Dad thinks, and he'd write this out, so we write it out.
Ooh, there's a lot of people.
Keep those 10 million subscribers frothy for me.
You know Blippi has 12 million?
Fuck Blippi. Speaking of fucking, who knows how late this goes tonight? I canceled the girl. His kids don't need an endless supply of test monkeys to be successful.
Oh, poor monkey. And a girl? Does she not fuck her husband? She gets other girls to come fuck him?
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant.
All right, let's close her up.
Dang, is that a fake heart?
You hear those stories? Tourists in South America get powder blown in their face and it paralyzes them.
Jeez.
Our trial's never gonna look legit.
Just have to keep it away from Perry. We'll end up in some co-ed drink.
Who is Perry? Everybody keeps mentioning Perry.
I'd like to meet your family. I'll be right up. I'm in the elevator. We can talk about it in a minute.
Oh. Okay, see you in a sec.
My friends aren't gonna believe I met Napoleon Usher.
Napoleon? Okay, so you're not Perry.
Why are you home early? I saw the clips on the news.
Don't look this way.
Get down.
Hey, sweetie.
What an office.
I'm sorry, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Your Juno's gonna be at the Met this weekend.
She doesn't exist.
Priority 1 is the informant. I want you to start with Perry, obviously.
Dang. Is Perry the young one who was smiling?
That's what I was thinking. And then was the Juno?
Maybe his mom?
No, the girl that was next to him.
Oh, I thought that was his granddaughter.
Directly next to him?
Yeah.
I still am so nervous. I've never hosted anything before.
Yeah, her, right?
Yeah.
You think this is Juno?
You'll be great. You don't really have to do anything.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
They hate me.
They don't.
Well,
They definitely do.
And the only thing stronger than love is how fucking scared they are of getting cut out of the will.
How young are you? I had no idea what your age is.
I need to talk to you, Roderick. Alone, I think, might be best.
Oh man, we don't get to hear the conversation?
Ooh.
Prospero's here. You ready for him?
What?
Man, it really shook him up.
Your first business venture, a venture we'd like to support, and you've come up with a nightclub.
Where the movie star is busy giving head to the real VIPs in the corner.
What a imagination.
Being an usher is about changing the fucking world. It's not a blowjob whiskey bar. That's all.
Disappointing. You just want to party?
I don't think he's the informant, but he's not got a clue about business. Let's get in there and watch their eyes. When the paperwork's passed out, I'll be able to tell. What is going on with you?
Is he dying?
Yeah, either he's dying or maybe the doctor was taking care of the mom. And he was like, hey, your mom's up. He's like, fuck.
For the road.
Who's that?
That was the person that flashed in the very beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
But that's not the mom, so
No.
I don't know who. My guess is the devil. There's got to be some sort of religious angle to this.
Pharmaceutical law. Maybe there's something in here that can help us.
Wait, it's cake.
Oh, no way. Is it cake? It is.
Coffee?
No way.
That's cake?
I bet it's cake.
Freddie, marrying this woman might be the one thing you didn't fuck up. She's a genius.
Wait, he's Perry?
Freddie.
Oh, who the fuck's Perry?
Pim has some important paperwork for each of you.
Is this also cake?
This is non-disclosure agreement, and it is consequential.
So is the young one Perry?
I don't know.
Father and I appreciate this display of confidence.
It's been a minute since I've gotten to feel like a member of the family.
Speaking of prenups, how are things, Juno?
Yeah, I prefer not to sign anything without my guy looking at it first.
No.
Anyone comes after us, we will exhaust our arsenal until the threat's neutralized.
Killed.
When I find out who's been talking to the government against your own blood, I'll have to sue the bloody puddle of gore in the designer shoes.
Jeez. He's ruthless.
Who figures out who's talking to the feds? 50 million cash. I'm putting a bounty on you. You, the shitbag.
No way.
And to the rest of you, happy hunting.
What if there is no informant?
Oh, I like that a lot. It was
And
just
he's hoping that they'll all implode.
Yeah, they'll just eat each other alive.
Because of the informant thing that all of this happened, if you're somehow implying that I'm responsible.
You're right.
I know who's responsible.
Which death?
All of them. There's a woman I have to tell you about.
Yeah. What is her significance?
Resolutions. They don't realize just how heavy a word it is.
Oh, nice. He's the young Roderick.
Yeah. Is that?
I don't know who that is, but that's got to be young Madeline, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought that looked like from Reacher.
Oh, it is. It's the girl from Reacher.
Guessing you're Jay Gatsby.
Oh, she's
Daisy
just the
Buchanan.
bartender?
You guys look like you've had a wild night already.
Is that coke on the hand or dirt or...
God, I can't believe we really did that.
Keep your voice down, Roderick. Talk, but don't talk. If the cops aren't here by midnight, that's a good sign.
What the hell did you guys do?
The important thing is that people see us tonight.
Damn, this is just an alibi?
First two are on the house. Want to start a tab? Buy now, pay later.
Buy now, pay later.
Know what a resolution is, really? It's a deal you make with the future.
I don't like this lady.
She's definitely the devil.
She's got to be the devil.
A deal.
Right.
Buy now, pay later.
Your life will take a complete change of course. We're sitting outside of time and space.
6th coffin I've put in the dirt in less than 2 weeks.
Oh.
From such a height.
Full security at the Joan. Get Donaldson. No other doctors. Only Donaldson.
You got it.
Dang.
Those are very specific instructions.
It's time.
It's time?
Time to pay. Wow.
What was that? Was like a Joker or like
A jester?
A jester, yeah. All right, that was The Fall of the House Usher. What'd you think?
The Fall of the House of Usher.
Did I already say it wrong?
Yes.
I literally read it.
You missed the second of.
The Fall of the House of Usher. What'd you think?
That was such a good introduction to this series.
Yeah, that had a little bit of everything that we like about Mike Flanagan.
Yeah.
It was creepy. It was incredibly engaging. The dialogue was excellent. The suspense, I could just go on, but that's just classic Flanagan. Like, I expect top tier television, and I got that.
Yeah, I'm so hooked. I'm ready to binge watch this entire series. This is so good. There's a ton of characters, which I actually think the fact that Mike Flanagan does reuse a lot of the same actors is actually helpful, just because we already know these actors, so their names get said. It's a little bit easier. It's like when you recognize someone in a movie, it's like easier to remember their name.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of characters in this, so
I already don't remember a single person's name, but I feel like just because I know that actor, kind of like what you're saying, it's going to help me not lose track of like who's who's in a relationship with what, like what's going on.
Yeah, the only thing that kept tripping me up was the young Roderick story with his sister and mom.
Okay.
I don't know why that was like confusing me that was him as a child. Like, it's not in the same like timeline as like his family. Like, I don't know why that's confusing me so much, that's his mom, and like we were in the past, we were in the 50s.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm like reading it in my head. It's like it's one time. So I keep not realizing that's the same person.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
The kid, like we've seen 3 different ages of Roderick.
Right.
Yeah, kid Roderick with his mom.
And then Roderick with Madeline.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. When they're in the bar, I'm thinking that's a couple, but that's his sister.
That's his sister. That's Madeline.
Okay. All right.
He's always with Madeline.
His sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Even when we're at the table and everything, thinking that Madeline is like his ex-wife, but no. Madeline's his sister and he said that he has 6 kids with 5 women.
Right.
So, and then Juno is his new wife.
Right.
Okay. So it just took me a minute that was like getting confusing for me. But yeah, obviously a lot of things that we love about this show also are the scares.
Yes.
I think it makes for a fun reaction, even if it's like gonna like give me nightmares tonight.
Right.
The faces and things that we see.
Yeah, it's just a fun experience to kind of get a little startled and spooky. And that is another like high quality of Mike Flanagan, just the scares. Not only does he craft an amazing story, but everything inside it is also excellent. It's such a diverse, crazy cast of kids, and I'm sure they're going to go into all sorts of different directions, and like the mystery, the detective stuff is definitely right up your alley.
Yeah,
I love that also, like trying to figure out exactly what's going on. But yeah, like you said, the scares are top tier, and that whole like mom resurrecting type of thing, there was just so much religious stuff going on with his mom.
Yeah,
I have to assume that there's like religious stuff for the rest of the show.
Yeah, which is also somewhat a theme with Flanagan's
Yeah. Yeah, like resurrection or ghost or afterlife and stuff like that. But yeah, the mom just literally came back to life to kill who I assume was their real dad.
Yeah, Longfellow.
Yeah. And then maybe they were taken in by that mom, the other lady or something like that. And then they took over the business, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I would have taken that. It's interesting though, because obviously their mom just killed her husband.
Maybe not. Or maybe they started their own business or something.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like they did get the company. Like, I think that's the same company. Or maybe it was a competitive or competing pharmaceutical
competitor
company.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure we might go back to that time period also to learn more about them.
Yeah.
So we have so many different timelines.
Yeah.
Timeline's not necessarily the correct term, but time periods maybe.
Yeah.
And just going with like that religious aspect, I just have to assume that this lady is the devil. Like there seems to be this idea of like, kind of like you said, buy now, pay later.
Yeah, I mean, what's like the saying, like you made a deal with the devil.
Right.
Like, so regardless if she's like the actual devil, I think that's kind of like, that's what I'm gathering from it right now, is like, it's a deal that you had to promise something probably too much.
Yeah, something like, your house will be the like most successful or dominating house on the planet, but it will fall one day or something.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, they all start dying, and now he sees this like crow, which is maybe a symbol for her. She had like that crow little mask, which is
in the church,
which is they used to wear something like that during like the plague or something. They I think they stuffed like flowers or something in there to smell or something.
Oh yeah, because of the bodies.
So maybe it's something like that connection or something.
I was just thinking Crow, Edgar Allan Poe.
Right. Also, there's a jester, so that's also old timey type of like medieval.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting this to be in like present time.
Oh yeah, you thought this would be
show.
Like a period piece or something? Yeah. So I just assume that's what's going on. He's saying he's to blame. Roderick is to blame for all of this because maybe he is the one who made this deal.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see who's left. I mean, we have Pym Reaper, the lawyer, Mark Hamill.
Yeah, which I can't even believe that was him.
Yeah, we have Madeline. It's also interesting too because the events that Roderick is like narrating, like sitting down on the couch, that has to be after this like medical issue.
Yes, yeah. I was just thinking about that as well.
Yeah.
After the sidewalk incident.
So I'm wondering, is he dead?
He absolutely could be dead. He did make a reference to that.
Did he?
Yeah. Now, I don't remember what exactly it was that he said, but he said something along the lines of, he said something about that made me think that he might be dead.
Because
already.
He's saying his mom is there. So I'm wondering if he's dead and that's why he can see his mom again. Or else he could see his mom this whole time or something, which I am going to have to go back and change the brightness or whatever.
Yeah, when we
our
watch
monitor is
this.
a little too dark. I'm going to have to turn it up for future episodes because I wouldn't be shocked if they cut to one of those points and
she was back
and
there.
she was right behind him, the attorney general. There's no fucking way I'll ever know that guy's name. That was some crazy ass name. I don't know.
It started with a T, I think his first name.
I could barely get Roderick down, so I'm struggling here.
We'll get it. But yeah, also, if you're wondering, we record and it's here on this screen.
Okay, is that one better for you?
And I can see much lighter on this screen.
Did you notice her?
No, that's why I said she's not there, because I didn't think I could see her. But anytime anything's too dark, if you're ever like, where the hell is she looking? There's another monitor here that is like a smaller version of what we're watching. And that one, I don't know if it's just because it's like directly in front of me, whereas this one I'm like off to the side. I don't know what it is, but I can see better on this one, just dark things.
I can't see this one at all. This one's too dark for me.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, kind of looking over there like, is she there? But that's what I was doing.
I think it's cool to make wild guesses on everything.
Yeah.
Maybe we're totally wrong on absolutely everything. But yeah, I'm going to go with he's already dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he can see his mom. I'm going with the fact that this lady is like a pseudo devil or literally the devil.
Yeah.
And he, for all of their success and stuff, made a deal. Also, they did something that night.
Yeah.
That we don't know what the context is. Like they're already trying to create
an
an alibi
Yeah.
and hide from the police and stuff. And just the whole fact that they're like, oh, we haven't noticed this place before. So it's like, I have a feeling that whatever they did that night
brought out
the devil
Yeah.
or something. And then, that was just a facade that the devil made for them to just kind of stumble in.
Yeah, I like it.
So that's what I'm going with, just because the mom was so religious and stuff.
Yeah.
There's crosses everywhere and
Yeah.
stuff, and there was already resurrection. So that's my theory.
I think it's a good theory. I feel like in terms of Mike Flanagan, we could get anything. Like there's a lot of different things that could be going on. I mean, when you just look at Midnight Mass.
Yeah, Midnight Mass was cool. I don't remember when we finally realized the reveal of Midnight Mass, but I also know that your dad was watching Midnight Mass and he got the reveal in
first episode.
He was 5 minutes in. He's like, oh, this is what it is. And I was like, oh, well, that ruins the whole fun.
But took us, we did not get it in the first episode. We'll just say that.
So it's going to be cool to see this kind of unravel.
Yeah.
And I like this aspect that it feels like we're at the end, obviously, and now we're going back to kind of slowly piece everything together. And I think you had a great, call or idea. I'm pretty sure it was confirmed, kind of, thinking that there was no informant.
Yeah, because that's why what is he?
I don't know if he was attorney general, district attorney or something like that.
Attorney general, maybe.
Something I don't know. He's a lawyer.
The fact that he was trying to say, you're not trying to put all their deaths basically on me for the informant comment.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it was confirmed like that.
Yeah.
But then also it's is that perjury? Is he lying? Can you come up and be like, I have a witness when you really don't have a witness?
Can a lawyer?
I feel like that's lying.
But perjury, I don't think.
I don't know. So there either is definitely a witness, or I like the idea that there's not. And that was just a setup to kind of get the family to eat each other alive.
I mean, he did get it stricken from the record.
You're right. So
maybe he's allowed to, maybe he got away with that lie because then he got it stricken from the record.
Yeah, he was very quick.
Yeah.
To be like, you're right, I give up on that.
Yeah.
So I think he was lying.
Yeah.
Which is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And then my whole point of him not being able to lie, he did, but then he got it off the record.
Yeah.
So technically he didn't lie.
Yeah, because it never happened.
Yeah.
Because it's off the record.
It's off the record.
I'm fully into this. I love it. I think this is going to be great. Not what I was expecting. Like I said, I thought it was going to be a timepiece. Maybe if we were more familiar with the fall of the House of Usher story, more things would be maybe connecting better. But I think it's the overall theme is what we're getting. And then they modernized it for this show.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure it's just kind of the foundation or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they built upon it. But it's incredibly entertaining for one episode. Like I said, it has a little bit of everything. I feel like our outro discussion was all over the place.
It was, but I mean, it's the first episode and we're just word vomiting our thoughts.
Yeah. And I feel like the episode itself was we were all over different time periods, so many different characters.
Yeah.
But I feel like, okay, I can see how the pieces can start kind of coming together. I still don't know who Perry is.
No, I think Perry had to be the kid.
I would assume so.
Because then they showed him kind of he can't even get his shit together for the loan for his first business. So that's why I assumed it was Perry. And then I think Madeline was he can't even get that together.
Right. So if he can't get the business pitch together, then
he's not the informant.
He's not and he was the only one who was kind of interrogated before.
So far, yeah.
So maybe that his name is Perry, or that's a nickname or something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look at the cast list and get to know everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure 1 or 2 episodes in, we'll really know who everyone is. Even if I butcher all of the names, I'll know what's going on.
Yeah, we got Frodrick.
Frodrick was the joke.
Yeah,
Frederick.
And then Perry. I don't think I have any of the women's names.
No.
The Prim Reaper.
Prim Reaper. Juno. That's easy to remember.
And then I was trying to remember Blowjob Guy's name because she said it because she was like, "Oh, my friends are never gonna believe I met."
Oh, Napoleon.
His name is Napoleon?
I think it was Napoleon Usher.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll get them.
And there's like a lot of like little interesting stories that I feel like could like splinter off. Like obviously Napoleon, I believe that's his name, like cheating, messing around.
Yeah.
Or the one like red hair like daughter having women come for her husband or something
Yeah,
like that.
I was confused by that comment.
Yeah, the whole like drug that paralyzes you for like the monkey hearts.
Yeah.
Like-
well, yeah.
So there's like a lot of like
A lot of layers.
I feel like every single kid is going to have their own like tragic story that's somehow going to lead to their death, and they're all going to die in a matter of 2 weeks, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, super strong start, and so excited to watch the rest of the fall of the House of Usher.
Get it.
Reading is hard.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm excited. I'm honestly ready to get into the next episode. I'm like, how late is it right now? Can we watch another one?
Too late. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this as well as everything else we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.